Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 3 as Portugal. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, Lisbon's a little bit upset with us. They don't like us too much. But we're actually making a little bit of money. I mean, £800 a week. It's not a lot. It's more than I make in a week. So, you know what? Doing pretty well for ourselves. And now we're down to 172. Okay, then we're now in a worse situation. Like I guess I don't make any pounds because I don't live in the UK. Anyways, we need lead. Okay. Do we even have any lead in our country? Like, do we make any lead domestically at all? Like, anywhere? You got trade routes with the United States. I'm trying to actually remember how you... Okay, no, there we go. So we produce literally none, actually. There is nowhere in our empire that we could actually make lead. So we actually have to import it. Well, then we'll import it, I guess, from the British. Actually, it's going to cause the price to basically shoot way down, and I'm happy for that. Input goods, we don't have enough small arms. That's why we're building this arms factory. Overall, I feel like things are going pretty okay. I mean, everyone's still mad at us. Like, they still fucking despise us. But, I mean, like, things could be worse, right? They could be worse. You want to join the Regenerator Party? If I were to throw you in here... You would actually boost legitimacy. Nobody would get pissed off about this. You know what? There we go. Confirm that. 62% legitimacy. Is there any laws we can pass? Can't do anything here. Freedom of conscience. Nobody wants to do anything here. Could maybe go up to the national militia, but it'd be pretty wishy-washy. Police force. -5% radicals from standard of living decreases. I think I'm kind of like leaning towards it. Who approves of this? Well, who hates it? Mostly, it's just the landowners. Everyone else is pretty okay with it. Let's pass the dedicated police force law. I mean, the landowners are in government. -20%. A lot of okay. That's pretty bad for us. Landowners, they're actually the most powerful group in the country. Making them mad probably isn't the smartest idea. Mining accidents. Do any of you get rural folk? I mean, is there anybody like who's almost wants to support us but isn't just quite there yet? Well, trade unions, who gives a shit about them? They're marginalized in the country. They don't matter. Like, rural folk right now, they're at 10. You get more radical for the middle class. Lower class goes up. I mean, one thing about getting the upper class to be a little bit more radical is that there's just less of them. But you know what? Let's do a little bit more radicals for the middle class here. Get the rural folks to like us just a little bit more. You're now unproductive. Okay. Get rid of you. Do we have anything that's expensive? Small arms and artillery. What do we have that's expensive in our goods? Woods and paper. Well, we could make more wood. Buildings, construction. Right now we're building an arms factory. After that we're going to be getting a paper mill. The paper is expensive. Balance is -35,000. Is that what we're spending? £35,000 on oh, that's our market balance. Total purchases, total sales. So we're buying more than we're selling. So I guess we probably should try to export a little bit more. Well, we have a lot of stuff that would make sense to export. Dyes. Probably want to sell... What's most productive here? Selling it to Russia? Does cost a lot of trade convoys. Let's sell you to the British. Coffee, we will sell you to the Egyptians. Fabric. Sell you to France. Grain. Let's keep grain for now. Sell sugar to the French, and we'll sell apples to Britain. How's that fixed our market? Has it done anything useful? We're now at -39,000. Cool, excellent. So you have our one arms factory, so hopefully the price of arms in the country should decrease. Yeah, we're now making 10. We need 21 of them. So yeah, the price is going to start going down here now that we're getting more people actually into the arms factory. We're making a paper mill. I mean, a paper mill would be quite nice to have. Okay, urban, paper mill. We can get you up to you. Glass, do we want crystal glass? You require us to have even more lead, but less wood. Wood is expensive. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'm willing to make that trade wood for lead. Coal mines. You'll just make us more coal for a little bit more tools, but nothing like too crazy there. Enact a trade route with Egyptians. Well, let's see. Market price. Artillery is stupidly expensive. Services are stupidly expensive. Lead's expensive. Paper's expensive. We got a lot of things that are very expensive. Like services. That's not even like something that we can import. We can't import domestic labor. We need more lead. We need more lead in the country. Something else that'll drive the price down. 51. Trade you with France. We'll see if that brings the price down at all. Because again, we don't make lead in the country. We actually don't even have artillery. Is it an arms factory? Yeah, make cannons. Like, what are you doing? Now we should... Yeah, there we go. The prices went from plus 75% immediately straight down to negative 16. Always happy to see it. Now that we actually make it in the country. We'll be making a little bit less rifles, which we are spending a lot of money on. 61% still. Well, we just need 10. We could trade that with... Who would I want to trade this with? I mean, trading with France... Let's trade with the Prussians. I don't think we should really make one other country our primary trade partner. Like, if we just constantly trade with, let's say, the British, and then Britain and us go to war for whatever reason, and then losing our entire trade infrastructure, probably would be bad. So let's not do that. Wood's expensive. Iron's now expensive in the country. Do we produce iron? We do. We have a 1 iron mine. But yeah, let's build an iron mine down south then. We'll go down to... It's going to be in here somewhere. Iron mine. We can also build them in our colonies as well. Yeah. I mean, what's the point of having colonies if we're not going to be exploiting them for their resources, right? Like, what do you make any sense there? Does that cost convoys to transfer that back to Portugal? It would make sense, but I'm actually not too sure. Let's get slaughterhouses here. Right now, we're making hardwood. We could... I mean, how much hardwood do we need in the country? Because if we were to shift you over to softwood, we then probably... Yeah, then we don't have hardwood, which is also bad. We only have 1 logging camp. I'm sure we can build more if we wanted to. Okay, then a police force. Whatever will make this pass is what I want to do. Yeah, we'll get... The military is going to be a little bit less popular, but that's fine. I want this to pass because we need to get rid of the radical situation in the country. We need more lead. We need more tools. We need hardwood. We switched that back over. So yeah, now we do not need hardwood. Tools. The prices jumped significantly on this. It probably would make sense to build another tool workshop then, right? Revenue would be down by 4,000. The steel will become even more expensive because we don't have steel. So we need to build tools, but then we're also, on the other hand, we're also going to need to get more steel. We could get a steel mill, potentially. But then we're also going to need to get then more iron to make the steel with. Let's put you up to 2. I mean, the coal mine, you're level 1. I mean, you're actually not even fully staffed, so getting more there doesn't even make any sense. We'll build 1 coal mine. Let's actually build 2 coal mines in the colonies. How do I want to get this sorted out? I do need more bureaucracy. Now they're also trading a lot more. It's not working super well for us. Was there any trade routes we can just cancel? Like, we can export meat, and that'd be cool, but I don't have any... I ain't got no boats. So actually, maybe what we want to do is trade more with Spain. Because if we trade with Spain directly, we shouldn't need convoys for that, because, you know, they're our neighbor. Services, expensive tools. If I were to import you from Spain, we get 100 and we don't need any convoys there. Let's import from Spain on this. What is Spain? Do we actually know what Spain? Market. Zoom in the capital. Now, how do I look at the Spanish market? Yeah. What do you guys actually have? Like, what do you have? A lot of fertilizer, a decent amount of small arms. You have a lot of fabric. We could trade fabric with you, because I think we do need that, if I'm not mistaken. No, because we're not actually... not a participant in this market. Market price for you is pretty low. Am I importing fabrics? I am with France. Cancel that. Do I need... wait, do I need... I need fabrics though, right? Price of fabric's going down, and that's good, I believe. Okay, lead. We'll get that from... I can't trade with Spain, right? They don't have anything. Trade to you with the United States for now, because I do need to bring that price down if I can. Wood and iron is still expensive. Spain, do you have wood by any chance? They do. We can get 20 wood off of you. But I guess this doesn't really solve my my problem of... We need to get rid of we need to get rid of trade routes. We're spending so much bureaucracy on this stuff that we're causing a lot of tax waste, which is what I want to avoid that. We have one unprotected trade route with Spain. I'm kind of okay with that for now. In apples, well, what if we just like stop exporting stuff? That also costs us bureaucracy as well. Minus 435. Very cool. Okay, well, paper's gonna be done soon. We're importing so much freaking paper, man. This is 80 bureaucracy right here just on goddamn paper. Can I afford you? No, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Again, we have some money. You're now 10% staffed. Is that really the best? Is it really that the best you get is 10%? Weekly balance. I mean, you produce... we're spending 160 to produce 200. You should be making money. Capitalist, you have 390 people working for you right now. You have no cash reserve. What do you not have? You don't have enough sulfur? Really? We do have sulfur mines down here. Well, actually, we don't. We have the ability to make sulfur mines down there. So... let's build a sulfur mine. We have so many little, like... we also have some in the colonies as well, though. Which colony is this? No. You can build them in the Sunda Islands. I'm going to say no to that for now. Just build them down here. Okay, sulfur mine, produce you. If we have more sulfur, we can produce more paper. For now, we'll just import that, I guess. Well, who's the cheapest here? I guess from Britain is the best choice. Okay, now sulfur is basically worthless in the country. But the paper mills should start trying to buy up more sulfur. So this will eventually resolve itself, I'm pretty sure. And again, this trade route only needs to last for as long as it takes for this mine to be built. Okay, we're now at a negative 174. Unprotected trade routes, paper with you. Excellent. Again, the less we need to trade paper, the better it'll be for us. Because the problem with paper is just that it's expensive. It's not that we don't have it. Unlike iron. Iron, we just literally don't have enough of it. We just don't... the buy order is 60, seller is 110. Trade routes 20, iron mines 40. Construction sector is using a lot. The arms industry is using a decent amount as well. And you guys, 32.12. It is coming down. I would like to ship more stuff out, but again, I don't have any. I have no bureaucracy at all, which is very, very sad. It has a 5.9% chance of passing. I still want it to pass, even though it might take a while. I still want it to work out well for us. We're making good cash off of most of these trades. Iron and paper is still expensive. We're making 70. We're buying 105. Is this maxed out, our paper mill? Yeah, it's 100% staffed. We can't make... Get up to level 3. We want to finish this government administration. Then we'll make the paper mills. Right now, investment pool is at £500,000. And again, we're on agrarianism. Defense pact with Kutwai. I'm assuming, yeah, you're in like Borneo. I'm gonna say no to that because I don't care about you at all. Like, no offense, Borneo. I love ya over there. You know, Brunei, parts of Malaysia, Indonesia. It's a great place, I'm sure. But right now, I don't give a single shit about you. Price of sulfur is going down. Artillery's gone back up in price. And we need more trade routes. I mean, we'll get there, right? I'm sure of it. Arms industry. We don't even have rifles at research. We're still making goddamn muskets. Sulfur mine. Upgrade you. You'll produce more sulfur. Costs a little bit more coal, a little bit more tools, but I think we should be still okay on that. Cargo port. Are you not on cargo port? No, some of you are on Anchorage. Why are you so much more expensive? Because we need more clippers. It'll cost clippers to almost double in price, but it'll give me way more, well, way more convoys, which you can use to upgrade our trade routes. So what we want, really, is just a handful of really good trade routes. Not a bunch of shitty ones, which is kind of the thing I've been doing. We can also upgrade our units. £3,000, 2,000. I have, like, no money to afford that, though. Okay, now we don't need to get sulfur from you. Excellent. That'll save us a little bit more on this. Upgrading our paper mill. So again, we do need the paper. We need iron and we need wood. So I guess what we should be doing is that after paper mill, we'll go iron mines. Throw you up here. I know tool workshop's probably important as well. Clippers are also very expensive. Anybody make them for cheap? We can trade with Spain. We can also trade with France. It's a level 4 trade route already. It'll cut the price in half. Well, how much convoys do we actually need? This is where it's produced in. I mean, that's all nice and all. We are buying... We have 97. We need 121. So we're missing about 30-ish. So if we get them from France, that would solve our demand issue. So now we should be selling more clippers than we're actually buying, which should cause the price of this to go down, which I'm happy with. Was there anybody else we're importing clippers from? I don't think so. Details. Again, make sure you're in alphabetical order, please. Clippers. We're just trading with... We don't need to be trading with Britain anymore. Just only trade with the French. That should be good enough. You know what? A trade agreement with France? I mean, we are trading a ton with you. That probably would make sense for us to do. How long until you're done? Because it seems like each level of paper mill, once it's actually fully manned, is 70. So if we double that... We're making 140, which should be enough. We might not even need actually to get up to 2 more levels. 1 more might be good enough. Tax spread right now, it's spreading to power the purse and the Bessemer process, which is you. For steel mills, I probably do want to get this. So next up, glassware. You can go to bone china, which will make us more money. Water to boiler costs us more coal, but that's okay. We do produce coal, and we can always just build more coal mines if we have to. Paper bleaching, absolutely. Coal mines, engine pumps. You will be producing just more goods for us, which is what I love to see. Sawmills. Yes, get you going as well. Anything in development, you're all basically the same, and then you're all pretty much good to go. But I think with that, this will be a good time for us to end this episode. Thanks to everybody for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, remember thumbs up. Not enjoy, throw some down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.